Hey, what's up everybody? This is Cameron Snow with Danomics. So in this video, I want to show you how in just a couple of minutes we can go from a completely blank project to the type of display that you're seeing here. All right, so let's get started. We're going to do this hopefully in under about 2 to 3 minutes. So just going to start off here. I'm going to create a new petrophysical calculation. I'm just going to call this one dashboard since we're kind of making a dashboard for the geoscientist here. And we are going to pull in our well header database, our well log database, and our tops database. Okay, now that we've done that, we've kind of got things populated here. I'm going to choose a key well for my interpretation here. So I'm just going to set that up. Then I'm going to set up my stratigraphy. So I'm just going to initialize that for my tops, check that things are in the right stratigraphic order, hit apply. Okay, so now that I've done that, I want to put together my cross section to get started here. So I'm going to start with this gamma ray resistivity cross section. Now I want to make this a bit narrower, so um, I'm going to pop open my settings here. I'm going to remove the resistivity and the depth tracks. I am going to flatten this on, let's say, the Niobrara formation. Let's zoom in here. Now, I don't like having the labels between all the wells. I think it looks too crowded here, so I'm going to come up to the plot options. I am going to uh, make the labels just be on the left side here. I'm going to make this narrower so we can see more wells there. So we're going to put our spacing at 10 pixels between each wells. And now you'll notice we've got some overlap on the headers. So I'm going to use a custom header, and I just want to see the API number, but I don't need the whole 14 digits here. So I'm just going to show uh, a subset of the characters. So we're going to put that in a 10-digit or actually an 8-digit API, so we're leaving off the state code and we're leaving off the 4 trailing zeros. All right, so once we've done that, we've got our cross section set up. Now I'm going to split this window. I'm going to drag it down here. I'm going to split this window, and I'm going to pull my map over to here. I am going to show a property map, and let's say I want to look at the ISOPAC map for the Niobrara there. So that's going to calculate for us. I am going to just move my well list up here, remove that window, pull a table view over to here. We'll put that together in a second. We're going to make a neutron density cross plot, and we're going to do this for our key well, but we're also going to throw a few other wells on here. And let's say we only want to look at this for a couple of formations. So let's say we want to look at it for our teapot and our Parkman, and we want to color this by well. Let's say we also want to add a histogram up here. So we're going to move our histogram here. We'll look at a histogram for our gamma ray, let's say. Once again, we're only going to look at this for a couple of formations, and we're going to look at it for multiple wells on here. Okay, so now we've got that view set up. We can look at some summary statistics for that if we want to. Okay, and we see that we've got our map now. We're going to work on our property render options a little bit, make that a bit more fun colored. We'll not crop that map, we'll make it square. And there we go. We now have our ISOPAC map with our cross-section lines shown on there. We have our cross-section that we're drawing across the field. Now we need to set up this table. That'll be the last part of the view. And we are going to look at a single property for multiple zones. So we're going to select here, a handful of the zones that we care about. And for our property, let's say we wanted to look at our average row B final. Hit OK. And there we go. Now we've got our, let's say, our geoscience dashboard. We're looking at our histogram, our neutron density cross plot. We've got a dense cross section here, an isopac map, and a summary here, sortable table that we can use to identify any outliers. All right, so that just took a couple minutes, and we have a pretty informative display here in our project. Hope this was interesting to you. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at sales@danomics.com. Thanks.